This is Jonathan Shuffield, and a lot of you have been wondering kind of how I'm doing, what's going on. A lot of you have no idea what Bell's palsy is, and so I thought I would do, this time instead of writing, I would do a video update, kind of tell you how I'm dealing with it, the things I'm doing, and then, I don't know, just kind of what's going on. So I do have more movement. When you first get Bell's palsy is a it's related to the virus that gives you chickenpox or the virus that gives you shingles, and it attacks the nerves in one side of your face. I had this 13 years ago, and it attacked the right side of my face, and this time it's attacking the left side of my face, and I like to say that it's God's way of balancing me out. So it has gotten a lot better. We're at day 23 right now. Bell's palsy can take 1 to 2 months. And you just kind of have to wait it out. Try not to stress a lot. A lot of people do believe it's an opportune virus, which means it attacks the immune system when it's down, which typically goes down if you're under a lot of stress for an undue period of time, which, if you've known me, it has been that way the last few months. So I typically talk like this because if I hold my face, I talk clearer, but it's getting a little better. For those of you who don't remember, this is a picture of when it first started happening. This whole side of my face didn't move, or I'm sorry, this whole side of my face didn't move at all. And now I do have eyebrow movement and I have facial cheek movement, although I don't have my smile back, which I miss a lot. So, which is keeping me from, of course, doing other film work that I've been doing lately. But anyways, I thought I'd just tell you kind of how I've been dealing. So I was no longer had a job at the time that this happened. Probably 3 days after that job was over, this came on, which was kind of a blessing in disguise, so I could kind of focus on not stressing. So I took up some meditation. I've got candles around my room and things like that. I started taking a little course online about how to be better at meditating. I work a lot with these lovely things. BioFreeze, anything that helps the muscles here, because it can be a little painful, is helpful. So if you do have this or know someone who does, that's helpful. You can put it along the neckline and things. It doesn't make it go away any, but it does kind of help with the pain that happens with it. I take turmeric, which is a really good supplement. It helps with inflammation, which is, it's an inflammation of the nerves. So I take that every day, 3 times a day. Big one, I did this the last time I had it and I'm doing it now, is the B12 complex, or actually B complex. Has them all. Hugely helpful. I actually give it a lot of credit for the last time I went through this, for it going away as fast as it did. For the pain, I do use some just over-the-counter stuff, but I will tell you that this barely touches the pain that you get with this. It tends to inflame the nerve for the eardrum on the side of your face that's affected, which causes a great deal of pain, loud noises, or even just an aching back there. It's kind of like having arthritis in your ear. It's very annoying. For some reason it gets worse at night for me, and maybe it's because I'm not as distracted, I'm not sure. But I also drink lots of water, which is helpful. And for anybody who's going through it, I thought I would kind of give you, those are my regime. Now, the first time I went through this 13 years ago, I did go through it with the doctor's care. But even the doctors will tell you, once they rule out that it's nothing major neurologically, I can't say that word, with or without Bell's palsy, I can't say that word. There's nothing you can do but wait, really. They did give me some high-powered corticosteroids, which are hell on your stomach, and they were awful when I took them the first time. So this time I knew what was coming, so I chose not to pay all that money and go to a doctor. Plus I don't have a job, so you don't want to pay money you don't have. And decided to do it on my own. It is scary, but I changed my diet completely, and now I eat probably 80 to 90% anti-inflammatory foods, lots of vegetables. I've lost, 15 pounds thanks to that, but I also don't want to do anything that helps inflame it theory, of course, is that dairy, especially milk, will helps with inflammation. I know that it inflames my sinuses, so I don't do those. So I am determined to recover completely, and I'm hoping it'll be within the next week. I do have my projects to do. I didn't stop doing the radio program, although the TV show has been on hold, but I do plan on getting back into that. But the most important thing that I'm learning right now is to take care of myself, and that lots of people are going to have a lot of opinions, and a lot of people are going to want you to go back to the way you were, running, 1,000 miles a minute. Everybody wants to get stuff done, and I can't be that person anymore. I have to figure out a way to change that, which is part of this study and in meditation and everything. It's important to have the support of some key people around you, your friends, your family, your loved ones, because it's a little scary. And when you have to change your whole life, with the way I deal with stress and the way I move, as fast as I move, it's not everybody's going to be as supportive as you wish they would be. So, but I have some amazing people in my life, and that's going great. And I'm learning yoga, which is a little scary, and so after I can master this yoga thing, I'm going to make a class for yoga for big guys, because I think it's needed. Because my body does not move like you skinny people. Although I love my healthy, skinny friends. Anyways, I just wanted to do kind of a quick update of what's going on, let you see my face. It's changed a lot over the last 23 days, but it's going for the better right now. And just encourage everybody who's out there kind of trying to change the way their life goes, maybe take a healthier step, that no matter what it is, even if you're just losing weight, or if you have a major health problem, or if you have this middle ground, Bell's palsy, and you need to change the way you approach life, I just highly suggest being headstrong and stubborn, like I am, and to, find those people around you who you love and who support you, and have them help you. In the end, it's going to be yours. You're going to have to be the one to do the changes. You're going to have to be the one to stick to them. But it's good to have cheerleaders, and a lot of you have been my cheerleaders through this, and I appreciate it greatly. And, I just want to see us all move forward in a healthy way, instead of being the statistics that start in January of doing your resolutions and then by February they're gone. This has to be forever for me. I have enough health problems as it is, so we want this to be a wake-up call. So I'm there if you need me to be supportive to you. You are very supportive to me. So one thing I would suggest is there's this great website online, Facebook website, and it's Healthy Resolutions. And so visit that. There's lots of great tips. And yes, to be transparent, it is my brother's website, but he's not selling you anything, but he does have some great tips on there, and great, the man lost 100 pounds, and he's just one of my biggest inspirations. So I would suggest going to facebook.com/healthyresolutions and check in on my blog as it grows, and we learn how we are all sacred, and I learn how it's okay to have myself as sacred as well. So I love you guys so much. Hang in there. If you have any questions about how I deal with Bell's palsy or how we move forward, more than happy to help. I love you all. Thank you so much.